On today's episode of From the Rafters, me and Mitch will recap the conference championship games. We have 3 bobs and a wow of animals you would want to be reincarnated as. We have a big interview with golf pro Aaron Purviance. Then a new segment with our new intern, Bringing the Heat with Bink. Then the challenge flag, and we'll round it out with OGT. Let's get it. There's so much in that.
Absolutely cut that.
All right.
Here we are, episode 27, finally. I thought I wasn't going to say anything. You know the LeBron commercial, his rookie year, where he just stands there? They throw the ball to him. He just stands there.
No.
Okay. Well, that's
when did you see it?
Dude, I've seen every LeBron commercial there is.
You just go on YouTube and type in
LeBron
James.
Yeah. This is special, though. Episode 27. Today's January 27th. Only time we're ever going to have an episode with the same number, probably.
I mean, we only have 4 more episodes to try and get it.
Oh.
Maybe 30. No, there's no 31st in February.
So it's over.
Is it a leap year this year?
No shot.
Not a leap year. Not a leap year. It was a leap year in 2019.
Well, how often does it come? 4 years?
Yep.
2021 officially not a leap year.
Nice. Okay.
What is a leap year? Is it 364 days?
366.
We get an extra day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of insane to think about.
You get born on the 29th, bro, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You get a birthday every 4 years.
What does that mean for you? When's your birthday? When do you celebrate it?
Every 4 years, bro.
So, wow.
They're technically like 4.
Jehovah's Witnesses don't even celebrate birthdays.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are the one. What do they do?
And if you don't celebrate your birthday, then you didn't have a
Are
birthday.
they the ones that knock on
So you're
doors
0.
and sell Bibles?
What?
No, those are yes, those
Okay.
are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Ride bikes or the bikes Mormons?
Mormons.
Okay. I had to clear that up.
Got that clear.
Yeah.
No, they're the ones that walk.
Well, yes.
Or a Segway.
Segway.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, there are a lot of not Mormons. What are they? With Segways. I can't think of what they are. I'll think of it later. But holidays for the 27th. International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Starting off light. You know. There's only 2 holidays, too, so we can only go up from here.
Yeah.
But do remember. National Chocolate Cake Day.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey.
Who's the asshole that put those 2 holidays beside each other?
Just for that moment, for us right there, that moment, to bring that up. What else would brought you up better than chocolate cake?
Nothing.
Exactly. That's all I got for the holidays.
Notable 27s, you have any?
Jim Gant.
Was he really?
I don't know in college, but he wore it he wore 38. His Legion number was 27.
Okay.
Jim Gant, American Legion.
Rudy Gobert, number 27.
Okay. Mike Trout.
Yep. Jamal Murray.
Everyone in the 27 club. Amy Winehouse.
What's the 27 club?
Yep.
Sorry. Nurkic.
Damn.
Damn, Nurk, you talk a lot of shit for
to be
being
said,
ass.
yeah.
Zaza Pachulia.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
It goes straight to the mata.
Daniel Tice.
Yep.
Okay. Just a big white guy that plays basketball. You have
He's
to
good.
respect
He's good
that.
on 2K. I like him.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Yep. That's all I got.
Dude, yeah, I think that's all I got.
Birthdays for the 27th. Wolfgang Mozart is 265. Well, if he was still alive, he'd be 265.
Okay.
Mozart. Chris Collinsworth, 62.
Oh, today's his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think I was saying?
27 years old.
No, yeah. No, he's 62 today. And KJ Henry is 22 years old today.
Happy birthday, KJ.
Already told him. Special episode to have Bink Bink on for KJ. So there you go. All right, let's get into it.
Whoa, I got 27-year-olds.
Oh, you got some?
Yeah.
Who?
Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Well, these are all like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon actresses.
Okay.
Okay. Debbie Ryan. You know who that is? She was on Sweet Life on Deck.
Yes. She
Okay.
had she
had another show.
Yeah.
Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Victoria Justice.
From Victorious.
Yep. How about we already talked about One Direction? Neil.
Found out it is Niall. Confirmed.
Okay.
It's not Neil. I was wrong.
Who's Liam Payne? I feel like I've heard that name before.
Isn't
He's a
he
pop
in
singer.
One Direction?
Are they?
Yeah.
KSI.
Knocked out Logan Paul.
Yep. And another 27-year-old,
him out,
Miranda Cosgrove.
Is that Megan?
Yep.
Okay.
You know that. You know who that was. Holy shit! Do you remember we were talking about what's it called? The vampires and the werewolves and shit. Not werewolves, but
Twilight.
Boo Boo Stewart is
He's
on
27.
here. Yep, 27 years
Well,
old.
his birthday was. Why are we giving this guy so much time on here?
I mean, he just popped up. How about Pete Davidson, Chance the rapper?
Pete Davidson looks 67.
Do you remember this girl? Rainey Rodriguez. She was Paul Blart's daughter in
She
Paul
would
Blart
be.
Mall Cop.
She would be.
Okay, I think I'm good. I'll end on that one.
All right. And speaking of Mall Cop, NFC recap.
Okay. Who?
Matt LaFleur looks like the Mall Cop to me now. Paul Blart.
Go ahead. I want you. Well, we're gonna start off with the first game, Tampa and the Packers. We were both wrong. We both took Packers. I said Packers by 10.
And the thing is, the Packers lost that game. The Bucks did not win it.
You're still hating the Bucks.
No. I was going to say a good thing. Tom Brady looked hot AF when he was walking around the stadium, walking around Lambeau right before the game. I said, how does a guy look like that right before he's about to play a playoff football game?
You know what we need to do? We need to go on the TB12 diet.
No way.
Why?
A lot of water drinking. I'm just saying.
Well, Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions.
Let's do it in May.
Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions.
Yep.
Playoff Lenny. I mean, he had 12 carries, 55 yards.
Packers were too predictable in the red zone.
Dude, the halftime, right? The score right before half, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
What are they doing? You can't get beat deep right there.
At this point, a week has passed. I'm not even going to talk about the last play or the last possession.
Oh, the field goal?
To still be down a touchdown.
No, they were down 5.
A touchdown. You had to win a. You had to.
Oh,
score
yeah, you
a
had to
touchdown.
score a touchdown, yeah.
It changed nothing.
I mean, if you scored a touchdown, you were winning.
I would be writing mean letters to Matt LaFleur if I lived in Green Bay. Idiot. That's all I got for that.
That's all you have for that whole game?
Yeah, good luck, Bucks.
Jesus, you think Aaron's gone?
No, he's staying. He's staying. We're coming to Carolina.
Or are we still trying to get Matthew Stafford?
I'm here for getting Matt Stafford, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, Deshaun don't want to come here, bro. He's got Jets on his first
Sam
list.
Darnold.
Dude.
Give me anyone else.
Wow, I didn't know Jair Alexander had 2 interceptions against Tom Brady in that game. The next game, I'm going to let you take it away because you need to apologize to everybody.
Sincerely, I'll look you in the eyes. I did ride the high of the Buffalo Bills. It was a fun story, and I apologize. I just wanted to see something new, and the only thing I had on this game was I forgot how good the Chiefs are.
When I was telling you.
My inside sources did say Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
Megan, she said, I'll jump through a table.
No, Megan said Bills. I'm saying my mom said Chiefs 2 touchdowns. So did Bink Bink. Shout out Bink.
Well, I was saying it to you for a full week. You can't look me in the eyes like a man and say it. Look at me. Say it.
I was wrong.
Who was right? Say it in a sentence.
Everyone that picked Chiefs were right. Good job.
How about Josh Allen's 30-yard sack that got offset?
Patrick Mahomes did the same thing this year.
This year, Josh Allen does it at least once a fucking game.
I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the AFC Championship for a long time.
No, it's not. The Bills will never get back here.
Okay. The Bills win a Super Bowl in the next 10 years.
Did you know Josh Allen had 7 carries for 88 yards?
I
didn't even know that.
I thought, yeah, he ran around a lot. I heard the sentence start with, did you know Josh Allen had "se"? And I did not know where that was going. I am getting a Josh Allen jersey, though.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be here for a very long time.
Which means
He's
more
gonna,
Jackson.
He's going to win 9.
Oh, no. Oh,
He's going to win
What?
9. He's going to win 9.
Nine what?
Super Bowls.
Shut up.
He's going to win 9. He's
Shut
going to win
up.
4 straight.
And Jameis is going to be
That's-
going to the fucking Hall of Fame. Dude, you're...
Jameis Winston is going to the Hall of Fame. He's starting next year. He's only 28 years old. Let's go.
He's 28 years old, and he has had a shit career.
He couldn't see. How many times do I have to say he couldn't see?
If Jameis Winston is a Hall of Famer, I will put chocolate around my big toe and let a dog chew it off.
I'll do the same.
Write that one down. Put it down. Be a lot of years from now.
You were a Chiefs hater, and now you're just jumping on the
I'm
bandwagon.
not a Chiefs hater.
Yes, you were.
I was mad at them for not covering games.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes has a hurt toe. Fuck that. He doesn't care. All you got mesmerized by a big arm. That's all you did. But Patrick Mahomes has just as big of an arm
Yeah?
and more accurate.
You give Josh Allen those weapons. No, I'm just kidding. Patrick Mahomes is better, and I'll own up to it. Josh Allen was just like the cute, what's it called when you come from a different country and you're in school?
Foreign exchange.
Yeah, he was the cute foreign exchange student, but Patrick Mahomes is QB1 at the high school.
The score should have the final score should have been 38-17 because that muff punt.
I know, but thank God. Thank God for that field goal. That was awesome. Good job, Bills.
I'm good on it.
Yeah, that's
Who you so just quick, who you like in the Super Bowl?
not even – you know the answer to this. I've been talking good about them all year. Give me the Chiefs.
You are such a fuck.
Against the – I'm not taking the 4-win Bucks.
Oh, I've been taking them all year. You were just against them. You had them losing. I'm taking the Chiefs. And that's a given. Everybody that watches this show, listens to this show, knows I'm taking the Chiefs. They're winning 4 straight Super Bowls.
You just yelled, and we're taking the same team. Let's go Chiefs. That's all I got for NFL.
I just want everybody to know, I say this every time, Trevor. I'm going to go back and find the clip. But the very first episode that we talked about football in the garage, we did our Super Bowl predictions, and I said Bucks, Chiefs.
He did.
So let's find it, and let's show everybody that I'm the more knowledgeable football mind. If you couldn't tell already by the standings,
Tough year.
92 and 6.
We just got done with an interview, and he said, control your breathing.
That's in golf, you idiot.
It's in life. Control your breathing. I'm controlled. I'm ready. I'm making the accurate one, the accurate pick this week.
I don't even
Look
like
me in
the
eyes.
Chiefs now because you like them. You're a mush.
Take the Bucks.
You're a mush.
Take the Bucks.
You're a mush.
Take the Bucks.
I'm not, because I'm a Patrick Mahomes stan. I would fuck Travis Kelce. Who the fuck said that?
Was that football?
I guess that was football.
Fuck.
You, Mitchum.
Yeah.
You're opening.
All right. Oh.
He was brewing that one up.
All right. Let's get into it. 3 Bobs in a Wow. This week, animals you want to be reincarnated as.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Let's get it going. We know how to start this.
Brinkley.
Come on, dude. All right. Start in the air.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That boy, Bink. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dude, at this point, I say the scissors will lose because y'all
Oh,
tied.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me and Trevor have to do
Yeah,
it to see who's
we're
last.
bracket.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I'm last.
So I'm first?
No, you and Bink got to go.
Oh.
Well, I just beat him.
No, I had paper, you had rock. I win.
No.
Whoa, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
second.
All
All
right.
right,
There we go.
All right, so
We're going to
For
have
the-
to work on this
for,
foursome.
for the audio people, Mitchum starting it off, Bink second, Trevor's third, I am last.
There we go.
All right, Mitch, get us going. Who you want to be reincarnated as?
Absolute number one. Don't care if you like it or not. Grizzly bear.
Okay, why?
Sucks.
What do you mean that sucks? They're warm. They look warm all the time. No one's fucking with them at all. They're chilling up in the mountains. Great views. And I love salmon.
There's bears around here.
Yeah. I'm talking
What kind of bear? A grizzly
I said
bear?
grizzly.
Okay.
Grizzly.
Have you seen The Revenant?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have seen so many clips of The Revenant to have not seen The Revenant.
Well, he kills a grizzly bear. So
If I die by Leonardo DiCaprio killing me,
that's a good way to go out.
yeah, grizzly bear.
All right. Bink.
100% monkey. Goes from a gorilla to a finger monkey. Anywhere in between.
You're taking
No,
all.
you
What?
Monkey
You can't
needs
take
to be
all.
monkey.
You can't
Yes.
take all monkeys. No, you
I
can't.
just took a certain type of bear.
You can't take
and
all
you just said
monkeys.
all monkeys.
Okay, well then I want to be a finger monkey.
A finger monkey.
What is?
You know how cool that would be?
What is that? I've never.
Now look
seen.
it
I
up.
can tell you this much: it wasn't on my paper.
Oh yeah, that finger monkey never even crossed my fucking mind. Brinkley.
Look at it.
Trevor, you got to get some pictures for these.
Brinkley.
Yeah, flip
Dude, are
it,
you
flip
kidding
it.
me?
It's literally a finger, like the size of a
Yeah,
finger.
that's why it's called a finger monkey.
You could
What?
get killed so easily.
Not if you're good.
Can they fly or anything?
No.
They're just little monkeys.
They just sit.
Little monkeys.
You know we're doing best of the best. And your
Yeah,
first
you know
pick
this
was
is
a
supposed to be
monkey.
like the best.
These are
Yeah.
3 wows in a box.
All right.
Well, okay.
Who's next? Moving
Well,
forward.
Brinkley lost. All right,
I
Trev.
guess I'm gonna go with a dragon.
Okay.
A mystical.
That's
Dragons
fine.
aren't real.
Yeah.
I,
No, you can't.
We didn't say you had to be a real animal.
We're picking mystical.
Do we want to make it real animals?
Yes, because I would have taken.
Alright, fine.
what?
Fuck
Name a
Unicorn.
mystical animal.
A
I just
unicorn.
about named an animal that actually exists. The ones that fly, the dinosaurs that fly.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. I almost said pterodactyl as a mystic animal.
That's an animal. You could say that as like.
I mean, so you're a dinosaur
Over dragon?
non-believer, is what you're saying?
No, I believe in dinosaurs.
I don't. Dinosaurs weren't here. Those bones are fake.
Okay. Ice Age happened.
I got no reason why they're fake, but
Who just wrote down that Ice Age happened?
yeah.
Who said, "Hey, bad stuff"?
Did they
happened?
get it out of drawings, out of caves, or like you know what I'm saying?
And
Like
how were
that,
people
like that's
alive?
bullshit. I just don't believe that. I gotta see that shit with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? For that,
Yeah.
dragon can stay.
Okay. All right. I was fine with dragon in the beginning.
Dragons can stay.
But why though? There's a reason why they're extinct.
Because wait, what?
Not extinct, but like they're no longer here.
All the noble knights killed them.
Were dragons fucking real?
No.
Dragons were real.
Okay. Okay.
No, they weren't.
What do you mean?
No, they weren't.
All right, that's just your opinion.
Real or not?
You think a damn
dragon.
animal
Okay.
can blow
All right.
fire?
Yes.
No.
What?
All right. I got. All right. I got two right here. My first one's gonna be a sloth.
That's an awful pick.
That was gonna be Bob.
You were waiting. You were so mad at
Oh, I
him.
for sure was. No matter what he picked, I was gonna say that.
I knew that. Ridiculous.
The only
I like
the only
sloth.
downside to sloth is that you can't move that fast, and you will get eaten by like a jaguar or a leopard or something like that.
Yeah, if you're hanging in the trees.
Yeah, but you're just
Matter.
chilling. You're chilling. You're just picking fruit off of trees. You're just munching, and you're laying there.
Bro.
That is that not the best, but that's one of the best.
Did you know what a sloth? Like they all like kill themselves because they fucking grab their tails thinking it's a branch and they fall to their death. They have like the highest
Well.
suicide rate for like fucking animals.
Fuck. All right, and my no, never. And then my second one,
Is that how that works?
what?
Yeah.
I
You're lost in the damn snake.
I'm so lost in the snake.
Good
I'm
Lord.
so lost.
I'm the last pick.
Wow, I've got a long way
Yeah.
to go.
That's what happens when we add an
I'm gonna
intern.
sit back.
My next one, I'm gonna go with dog.
Nope, gotta specify.
Domesticated dog with a good household.
Good.
Okay.
What's the family?
So
what's the household
so,
income?
So I'm gonna say yellow lab. How about that?
Household-
That's a very typical
Yes.
upper class dog.
the family makes money
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a lot,
Yeah. Well, not a lot, but they're living comfortably.
so the kids aren't like privileged, but they're living good.
yes.
You just want them treats.
Exactly. And I get to chill inside all day.
Preferably a
Dog.
slightly overweight family.
Yes. Yes. Because they're always dropping shit on the ground when they're eating dinner.
Yep.
And you just come in and scoop it up.
They'll
Yep.
just throw you a pizza while
Yeah.
you're eating pizza.
So, dog and sloth are my first two picks.
You know a family that throws a whole slice of pizza to a dog?
Or the crust. Don't matter.
Oh, yeah, crust. Okay. All right, nice. I
All
like
right,
it.
Trev, you're up.
All right, my second bob, I'm going to go with octopus, bro.
I got nothing. Nice.
I don't have anything against it.
I mean, why?
Bro, you got like 8 fucking arms and nobody's fucking with you. You just floating around in the ocean. You're kind of the shit. You can ink people.
Ocean scares me.
The ocean scares you?
Yeah.
You know when you're young, like you'll go full-fledged in the ocean. You don't give a fuck.
Yep.
But once you start realizing, like
That
there's some
is kind of
there's some shit out there that I don't know what's out there. I'm not getting in that water.
That is kind of a mature move. You know, you've matured a little when you start going knee deep and you say, "Ah, this is good enough."
Now, but if I'm drunk at the beach, I will sprint into the ocean and like fucking tumble over.
Oh,
And,
for sure.
Yeah.
I thought you
I'll
were
do
about
that.
to say, "I will."
But that's it. That's it.
I
No,
thought
I'm
you were
not
gonna say, "I will
boogie
get
boarding.
out there and go." You know, the big guys on the deep, like in the deep end, just floating out there. They brought like 4 beers out there with them, and they're in there for a while.
Do y'all ride waves?
No. Too old. I grew up.
Really?
You probably skimboard still.
Oh, I'm a big
Never.
All right, Bink.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go.
Bink, it doesn't have to be flipped
Lion.
over. Lion.
Yeah. Like King of the Forest lion.
King of the jump.
Forest.
I just definitely messed that up.
Nice, perfect. All right, Trevor.
That's so basic,
King
Link.
of the
Or
jungle.
Bink. That's so basic, bro.
No, it's not.
Sorry, that was a
Not
Run
LASIK.
shit.
Very
It's not
basic.
LASIK. It is basic, though.
You run shit.
King of the Forest, huh?
You run shit. Did you hear about the lion?
Jungle.
Did you hear about the lion that just died?
Yeah. Yep. And you know how it died?
How?
Like electrical stimulation of the.
They were trying to
wiener.
get it to make. No, it was in his ass.
Oh.
They tried to get him to make babies because you know how the male
prostate.
the
Yeah.
prostate because the male G spot
G-spot.
is in his
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah.
And so they
How you know?
So we're just gonna. How'd y'all learn about it?
Told a friend.
So the lion, they were trying to get it to like have babies. They're trying to get the fucking semen out. All right, and they shoved something in there, and he got electrocuted through his asshole, and he died. That's how you want to end up. You're gonna be in a zoo.
But the
Wow.
baby is alive now.
Yeah, he is. The baby's alive.
So they got what they wanted. Sheesh. That's brutal.
All right, who's up?
Yeah, you.
You got 2.
I about took that for a dark turn. So let's move forward. King of the Forest, lion. All right, I know I said that I was afraid of the water, but I am gonna take dolphin.
You want to end up in SeaWorld?
That's a wow, bro. Dolphins.
That's
rape each other.
no. Dolphins aren't at SeaWorld.
Dolphins do rape each other. You
No.
want to be a rapist?
You're gonna get raped.
I wasn't gonna take it like this. I just like dolphins because they look cool in the ocean, and like everyone's always like, "Wow!" when they
Dolphins-
see you.
dolphins-
So you can do tricks.
Dolphins are the closest thing to a human.
They are the only other species that has sex for pleasure.
Really?
And they rape.
They do rape.
But they rape to save. And they save a lot more than they rape.
They rape for pleasure and to save.
All right, what's your other one?
Wow.
Is this you rounding out your 3
Yeah,
bobs? Okay.
let's round out my bobs. Yeah. My last one. So I've got grizzly bear, dolphin, and I'm gonna take cat.
You get to shit inside.
Shit. Well, no, it's not weak. You get to shit inside. Nobody really messes with you, but you're still
Yeah.
domesticated.
If you see a stray cat, nobody's going to run up to you and be like, ah.
That's the closest thing to being a human with a roommate that you're not friends with.
But if you see a stray dog, you're going to pick that fucker up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair.
9 lives.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a cat
You
for a
think-
while.
Is that true, you think?
It's gotta be true in like a weird kind of like spiritual.
I think-
mystical
And you don't have to listen to
bullshit.
anybody when you
I think cats. There's only.
That's a
like,
good point, Bink. You don't
What?
have to listen to shit when you're a cat. I think they know that, like,
Yes.
when people are talking to them and they're just like, I don't give a fuck you.
They're smarter than us in some aspects. They are socially smarter than us.
Have you ever seen the show My Cat from Hell?
No.
Have you seen that?
I've heard of it.
Dude, those cats, like, will jump on you if you, like, walk in the room. And it's
Like-
fucking crazy.
Like, what's their deal?
But I like the pit because you get to shit
Yeah,
inside.
and
But the
it's
one thing
pretty-
about being a cat owner, it smells like shit in your house all the time.
You spray it down, bro. Just put one of them fucking Febreze things.
being a
right
cat's
next
like
to it.
living in like being a freshman in a dorm all the time, all the time.
Good.
So you wouldn't want to be an outside cat? because my grandma has a couple outside cats, and they just like you never see them until dinner time. They always run back for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
A wise man once said, "Ain't nothing like an outside cat that thinks it's an inside cat."
Who said that?
Harrison Balcom.
All right.
Makes you think. But cat, final bob.
All right, Bink. What's your last bob?
A hippo. I don't have any explanation for
I
it.
like it.
None.
Hey, it's better than damn finger monkey. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
you should have went with fucking hippo your first pick. All right, Trev.
I'm gonna round it out with bald eagles.
Okay.
Damn. Literally take
Just
it
because you
off
can
the
fly?
list.
Yeah, bro, flying's dope.
Okay.
And it's American as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
So I got my last bob, and I'm gonna do my wow. My last bob, I'm gonna one up Mitchum. Polar bear. The polar bear is the alpha bear.
But this is why I didn't take polar bear.
Okay.
Because it's getting warmer.
So you believe in global warming?
No, I just believe that the world's been getting a little bit warmer in the cold spots.
Global warming is not a thing, Mitchum.
I don't think so either. Did I explain global warming and say I didn't believe in global warming?
But that was your basis for your argument.
I just see all the videos of ice melting, and it doesn't look good for them.
But on the plus side, more water to drink.
This is true.
The thing
If
is,
there's no ice left-
what the fuck do they eat? Seals.
Fish.
Seals, right?
Yeah, seals, fish,
Yeah, bears eat fish.
ice.
Facts. Nice.
So, but polar bear is the alpha bear. They are. Have you ever seen a video?
Oh, dude,
Of-
they're savages.
Oh, dude, they don't give a
I
fuck.
think they eat penguins. Dude,
Yeah.
I bet they fuck penguins.
I feel like
They're
penguin.
they're not together.
What?
Penguins are on the South Pole. Polar bears are on the North
Bro,
Pole.
penguins are wherever it's cold.
Wait, what?
Shit,
I don't think you're right at all.
You ever been taught one of those things when you were a kid and it was a staple in your life and then you believe that forever? I think that's one of those
That's
things.
probably some bullshit little nursery rhyme.
No, I saw a Coca-Cola commercial with a penguin and
Oh, here we go.
a polar bear, and someone told me, I don't remember who, they were like, that could never happen because they're... That's true, what I said?
No penguins at the North Pole.
Wow.
But what about the polar bear?
Yeah.
Get some.
Yeah, where-
Are polar bears in the South Pole? If I'm right. Wow.
Dude, polar bears, they gotta be in both poles, bro.
No, I don't
They
think
live
so.
in the Arctic.
Yeah.
That's both.
Yeah.
Isn't the Arctic both
It's
sides?
not finalized.
Because the Earth is flat.
Yep, that's true. I'm on that one.
That's a good point. Good catch.
That's a good point.
catch.
Climate change.
Polar
our
bears live
flat
in the
Earth
Arctic,
is just
but
in the
not
oven.
Antarctica. Down south
So
in
it's not
Antarctica,
cold.
you'll find penguins, seals, whales, and all kinds of seabirds, but never polar bears. Even though the north and south polar regions both have lots of snow and ice, polar bears stick to the north.
Suck it.
How the fuck were you right?
My
Okay.
mom told me that. I didn't want to shit on her, but she was right. Good job. She
All right.
taught me well.
You will not find polar bears and penguins together.
Thank you. Finalize.
All right. So my wow. We're gonna start off the wows. I'm gonna go with sea turtle. Specifically, the females.
Explain.
You have to give birth to your children in the sand, and then you have to haul ass back to the fucking water.
You also have
And
to
you might
give
get
birth
caught.
to like 800.
Yeah, and
freaking-
there's a shit ton of birds out there just trying to get at you. Nah, not for me.
Nip
Yeah,
you
they're
in the butt.
nipping you a little bit.
Good.
So sea turtle, just because you have to haul ass across that beach. How many times do you think they give birth? I feel like they give birth like
Once a year.
yeah, and
Sea turtles
they give
are
birth to like
hoes.
30.
No.
What?
100.
Oh, okay. That's even better for my argument,
Yep.
frankly. So
Good job.
all your children will die if you're a sea turtle.
And some of them don't make it back to the ocean.
That's what I'm saying.
They die. Yep. All right, who's up?
Trev.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go with a male seahorse, bro. Because you gotta give birth. Fuck that.
Do they get?
So okay,
Wait,
so
hold
you
on.
think if we are, that's a good question though. If we're reincarnated,
We get the same sex. I think
same
I'm-
sex, yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
I feel like I was a dude.
So I can't do mine?
Oh, you did say female. He did say female.
Female what?
Sea
Sea
turtle.
turtle.
Yeah.
Because they give birth and they have to haul ass back to the water.
Yeah, you can do that. Why can't you do that?
Because he said, you guys just agreed on it.
What?
No, we're just. Yeah, you're right. You just said you can't be reincarnated as a female.
Yeah, you're gonna be reincarnated as a dude. Wow. No. Fuck
For
that.
the three Bob's sake, you're good.
That's a good pick on my part, I
Yeah,
thought.
I like.
Okay.
I like. All right. Nice. Bink.
All right, sorry, Bink. I was.
It's okay. I'm trying
You guys caught me off guard with that shit, and I was looking up how do seahorses mate. So when seahorses
Typical.
mate, the female inserts her ovipositor into the male's brood pouch
Sounds hot.
and deposits her unfertilized eggs into the pouch. Imagine if that was humans.
Let me see that
You
pouch.
just had to dump eggs into your pouch. Do you think they grow like a belly? Do you think they get bigger?
Yeah, they get a. Have you ever seen them like
Uh-uh.
give birth? Dude, they, like,
I'm so
shoot
glad
out,
I'm a
like, 30
guy.
of 'em.
You know what I was about to say?
What?
Dude, I would be drinking like crazy if I was carrying. And then I was like, oh God, you can't do that. Woo! Thank God for women.
All right, Bink.
All right, so I'm gonna go a fish in a pond.
Because you're always getting caught, man.
What kind of fish? Like bass?
Bass.
Okay.
They just
Nice.
like, rip your lip up and just toss it back, kick you back, whenever they want to.
True. Good pick.
sucks.
Hey, that's probably your best pick out of all of them. For real.
Finger monkey. I can't believe that was number one. All right, Mitch, round us out.
Ooh. I'm going to go with possum.
I hate those fuckers.
Yep.
What are they good for? What do they do?
Play dead.
I'm trying to think of something.
They-
Maybe if a criminal was driving down the road after committing a crime and they hit a possum, stopped them, the cops got them because of that possum. So a sacrificial suicide is the best thing a possum can do.
I would be lying to you if I said I never ran over a possum on purpose. I've ran two over on purpose.
I've never ran over anything.
Be sad if you figured out it was a cat.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, they got 9 of them. They're straight.
You guys have any honorable mentions?
Honorable mention: wows, squirrels,
Sharks.
rats.
Ants.
I wish we could add more than one wow. One of mine was a salmon.
Salmon.
I mean, you swim all the way across the ocean just to either get eaten or to get caught.
By a fucking bear.
Yep. No, I'm thinking about ocean salmon.
It's a salmon eat salmon world.
Facts. I also had baboon because their asses are really red. And you know what I'm saying? That's just a tough look.
Yeah.
But isn't it in baboon culture? Baboon culture. If you have the biggest, reddest ass, you are the baddest monkey out there.
I've never heard
I would
that.
imagine so.
Baboon culture.
And
Is that what you call that?
I mean,
Where'd
it
you
sounded
learn
good.
Yeah.
And then I had farm chicken.
Farm chicken as a wow.
Yeah. I mean, you're sitting up in a coop all day, and then you got to worry about coyotes coming after you.
I actually had turtle as a bob, but like a pet turtle.
Okay.
Because nobody's petting you or nothing. You're just chilling.
You guys got anything?
Sharks.
For what? Which one?
Bobs. Bro.
Cool.
What kind of shark?
I don't know, bro. Gray, white.
I think it would suck to be a hammerhead.
Why?
Can't see right in front of you.
Yeah, you just got a big ass head.
Their eyes go this way?
If you were reincarnated as a shark, you'd be a hammerhead.
Off.
that was 3
No,
bobs.
no, I got more. You know who Bink Bink would be as a shark? Have you seen Shark Tales? He'd be Lenny from Shark Tales, the main shark.
Yes, you would. You would be Lenny.
I got 2 honorable mention Bobs. Kangaroo.
Oh, good one.
I mean, anybody comes up to you, you can just whoop the shit out of them.
Kick the shit out of
And then my other one was a cockroach. Survive anything.
True.
Kangaroo Jack was a bad movie.
But it's also a good movie.
It's a very
It's the movie you watch when you're a kid and you're like, wow,
This is
great.
awesome.
And you watch it as an adult,
Yes.
you're like, what the
yeah.
Bro, like on the way to the beach, like family beach trips, like you have the DVD player and you're sitting there. I had Kangaroo Jack and The Rookie on repeat.
Dude, that-
Kangaroo Jack. Me too. Must have Must have went to the same gas station or wherever we got that from.
Must just be a white family thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. You
I'm
guys
good.
good? All right, that was 3 Bobs in a while.
The dog you were talking about was our family's dog. That's what you would be. Trevor, you rocking? Here we are. You good to go?
Yeah.
Bink, you ready to roll?
I'm ready.
All right. And now on from the rafters, very, very special guest, Aaron Purviance. The same exact Instagram handle. It's literally just his name. You couldn't think of anything cooler?
Yeah, I mean, I had it as AP instruction, and then like, you know, down the road, I love to teach and stuff. It's like my business, but I'm trying to play, you know, and it's like, and I don't even know, like the whole handle thing, like might as well just be with my name. Like, I don't know, man.
That is very LinkedIn of you.
Short and sweet. It's just right there. If you want to find me, you can get after it.
Perfect. It's like Russell Wilson with Danger Russ.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite handle for a pro athlete. All right, but getting into it. So you're based out of Park City, Utah. A lot of Mormons. Just going to throw that out there before I say anything else. How is that?
So it's interesting. So I live in Park City, and it's kind of like a bubble from the rest of Utah. So I don't know if I've ever even ran into a Mormon in Park City, but everywhere outside of it, like think of it as like a radius, like 60, 70% Mormons. Like the club I teach at is in Heber City, mostly Mormons. And they're very nice people. Like you wouldn't really even tell a difference until they start talking about like the mission that their sons or whatever going on. And I don't know. It's just like, I'm not like religious or anything. I just kind of like, I don't feel bad for them, but it's like, they don't even get to choose like where they go on these missions. They take like 10% of, or whatever of their salary every year. Just like, I don't know, but very nice people. And they all mean well. They don't drink, like whatever. Nothing's wrong with not drinking, but it's nice, man. Park City is a great place. Zach was out there a couple years, like maybe a year or two ago. His whole family, a few families went on like a ski trip, and we met up and rode a little bit. It was fun.
What's the closest biggest city in Utah from where you are? Salt Lake?
Salt Lake City is about 30 minutes away. Yeah.
Okay.
Is the night scene like cool in Salt Lake?
Yeah. I mean, the University of Utah is right there. I don't really go much out in Salt Lake, but I work downtown in Park City and go out a decent amount there. There's some good spots and good time, live music, a lot of pretty ladies. I don't know.
Rudy Gobert's in Utah. He started the coronavirus.
He is. He's the OG COVID guy. That's when people were like pissed at you if you had COVID.
Yes,
Dude,
exactly.
I just got COVID. I just got over it right on New Year's. I do my 2-week quarantine. I feel better now. I didn't really get sick, but I lost my smell. That shit sucked. My roommate was making these bomb meals, and he was like, "How are they?" I'm like, "Dude, I couldn't tell you, man. Like, they're good, I guess." Fuck.
That's got to be like, that's a good diet plan. Having COVID for a little while,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Eat healthy food.
You eat pretty healthy on the COVID.
I was about to say, so all we talked about was Mormons are nice, and I didn't even say what you are, what you do. So you're a PGA pro in the Utah section.
Right.
That's why we brought up the Mormons. But to your point, are Mormons the West Coast version of what are those people that don't have power and stuff? They live
Amish?
West Coast Amish.
I think Amish people are everywhere.
Even though Mormon is a religion.
There's a lot in Yadkin County.
I mean, Mormons have phones and shit.
So do Amish people.
No, they don't.
All right.
No.
Moving forward.
So I've been out there this is like my 4th year. I went to Methodist University, played golf there, and went through the PGA program there. So it was a great opportunity for me to be minor in golf plus play on the team. So right after school, I studied how to teach, and I got hired on at Red Ledges, which is like a Jim McLean facility for teaching. So I've been spending most of my time in the summers giving lessons and then just playing in these section events, Utah section, PGA. Like, you know, there's a solid tournament every couple of weeks. So I keep my game sharp, and I come down in Florida. I'm down here in Florida right now for the winter time playing in some, there's like the PGA Stableford, PGA Stroke Play. The PNC is like the PGA Club Pro. So I have that in April, and then I'm just kind of doing mini tours until then. So that's kind of like the whole point of being down here is that's a big tournament, top 20 every year, getting to the PGA Championship. So I'm trying to gear up and try to get into the PGA Championship this year. They played at Kiowa Island, which as a kid I went there, just watched the PGA Championship there. So it'd be kind of cool to play in it like 10 or whatever years later. So that's kind of what I'm doing, just kind of traveling around, just pegging it, you know, hitting it around, figuring it out.
Yeah, well, now that you said that, if things go well, we have stock in you. So you're now
we have stock in minor league baseball player, a future professional football player, and now a professional golfer.
So we're covering it all. Can we say that we are friends now?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
There it is. Hey, and I will keep you to that. So if you pop off here in this winter event, then and you ghost us, then I'm gonna be a little upset.
Yeah, you could count on me, man.
But speaking of Methodist, your time there, just speak a little bit about Methodist University and just the nightlife, all of it.
The thing is, I don't know where Methodist is either.
So Methodist is in Fayetteville, North Carolina, kind of like an army town, like not your ideal town for like nightlife or whatever, but you know, I had a great time there, met a lot of good people. Yeah, Vietnam. Yeah. So I spent most of my time, obviously going to class, and then I just practice, play, and then just go to go to a house party, drink, whatever, go out to bars. Like, it was actually pretty fun. It's more about kind of like the people you're with rather than the place. Like, if you have a solid group of people that you spend time with, like, it doesn't really matter where you're at. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to go to school and wherever, but I was, definitely thankful for going there, because I wouldn't have been honestly in Utah living out here now, because I went through the PGA there and I got a good job through there. So, I did my time there. I had fun, and I guess that ship sailed, and I was lucky to have probably one of the best golf coaches in the country I'd learned so much from that guy. His name's Steve Conley. He's won 12 national championships. He's won 144 college tournaments. He's one of the most decorated college golf coaches in the country. And he's a very good, solid coach, and you could learn a ton from him. He's got the best short game you've ever seen. He's got a bad back, so he can't play anymore, but he could do anything with any club. It's ridiculous. So I kind of just learned under him, and then he kind of elevated my game to take it to the next level, I'd say. And then, it was a good time.
So you said you learned a lot, and obviously you are a pro. No one here, I guess Brinkley, he's all right at golf. But I'm typically in the 80s and 90s. Why'd I even say I'm in the 80s I'm like that? I'm typically in the low 90s. Do you have any tips for guys like us to shoot lower than what we're shooting right now?
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously it'd be helpful to look at your swing, but I'd say the first thing is just how you hold the club. There's not one way to hold the golf club. I've played with Zach before. He's hit some good shots, and he holds it so brutal, in my opinion. And but he makes it work. But if you just have an understanding of how to hold it and how the face and path works, because the ball curves, if you understand the ball flight principles, with a face and path and how it curves if those deviate, then you could kind of just play around the range and start hitting, hit some hooks, hit some slices, try to figure out how to hit it straight. But probably the biggest tip I'd give you is just simply grip pressure, the pressure points in the grip. So for instance, I'm a big believer in, if you're right-handed, the bottom left 3 fingers, constantly controlling that face, and then probably the right index finger as a trigger to stabilize the face as well. So you could kind of, bottom left 3, right index finger, that kind of, if you could feel what I'm kind of talking about, that you have a really
I don't know if you can see me right now, but this is not a good grip.
I mean, it's decent, and it needs a little work, I'd say.
Should I cross right here or whatever?
That's totally preference. It's more of just make sure your palms are kind of working together, your hands are working together, and then just kind of balance and just rhythm and timing. That's really all golf is, just good rhythm and good timing. So timing meaning, when you release that club, when you let that right hand go and just throw it, and then rhythm comes with timing. You have to have good rhythm to have good timing. You can't have you can't have poor rhythm you can't have good timing with poor rhythm. So golf is very rhythmic. If you're a drummer, you're drumming something, or that kind of relates to putting, or I kind of relate to putting as if you were to hammer kind of a nail into a wall with a hammer that's sideways, you have to it takes a lot of focus and good rhythm to make sure that you could nail that nail into the wall.
I have good rhythm in the music playing in the cart and a good time. So I'm glad you debunked the crossing though. I'm really glad about that because I've been having a big debate.
There's players on the PGA Tour that 10 finger it. 90% of the PGA Tour overlaps it, and then the rest interlock, which I interlock it. You know, Tiger Woods interlocks. There's a lot of great players that interlock the grip, but you don't have to necessarily do that at all. You know? Another good tip is just to learn how to hit little shots with one hand, each hand, because then you're focusing on, you know, constant grip pressure. You're kind of feeling where the hand is through the swing. And I'm talking about just hitting little 10-yard chip shots. Like figure out how to way to hit it solid with your left hand, figure out a way to hit it solid with your right. And then when you put them together, it's a little bit easier. But
I'm breaking 90. I'm breaking 90 next time I play now.
Have any of y'all tried to do that?
No. Oh yeah, I have a couple times. I got to a point.
Seriously.
Yes, I got to a point where I was chipping so bad I had the yips that I just used my top hand, my right hand.
Okay. And like with putting too, like if you could learn how to roll a ball like nicely with just one hand, do it with both hands. And then you'll figure out like for me, example, I'm left-handed. So I'm like, my left hand kind of dominates my putting stroke. Like if I hit 10 balls, my left hand, 10 balls, my right hand, my dispersion of those balls would be a lot tighter with my left than my right. So when I putt, I kind of feel like my left hand's a lot more dominant in my grip. Like, you know, like I'm feeling the stroke in my left hand. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Feel the stroke, left hand.
If you're left-handed, you know,
we're all left-handed. Yes. All of us are left-handed.
I play golf right-handed.
But I mean, you know, like maybe you're good at tossing with your right. Like maybe you could, like you're hitting solid putts with your right. Then we kind of set you up with a grip that, you know, you could feel more of your right hand. Like Tiger Woods is a very right-handed putter. He feels like, and Jack Nicklaus, like they're very dominant with their right. You know, it's different for everybody. So like me being a teacher, I kind of have to like dissect, kind of see what their strengths are, see what their tendencies are, kind of yada, 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 and kind of get them set up in a good position where they feel comfortable and then they could like repeat it the most, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Talking about your professional career, can you explain to me the different levels of professional golf? Like I know the web.com tour and then the PGA is like, I don't know how any of the other shit works.
Yeah. So what I am right now is a PGA professional. So at every course or whatever, there's head pros, assistant pros, teaching professionals, blah, blah, blah. They're all most of the time members of the PGA. So if you're a PGA member, it's almost like a separate league and you compete against other PGA members. So like this past November, I qualified for the National Assistants Tournament and I had to get like top 2 in Utah. They took the top 2 pros in Utah. They take like top 2 or 3 per state. And then you play in that. It's a big national event. I played well, got 3rd place, made a good check. Then the next all of December, they have this winter series. So it's like a series of 6 2-day tournaments. So I go down there and play in all those. And now I went back to Utah for a month, took a little break, snowboarded, had a good time. And now I'm back down here playing in a few more PGA events. So, and then also the tournament in April is also a PGA. It's the PGA Professionals Championship. So it's the top PGA professionals going at it to try to get a spot in the PGA. So that's different than going to Q school and going, like, let's say I want to, which I'm planning on qualifying for the Corn Ferry Tour. It used to be called the web.com tour. Corn Ferry Tour, that starts in about September. So you go through Q school. So for this tour, it's 3 4-day events. So first stage, second stage, final stage, and you have to get through each stage to get status on the tour. So if I make it through all 3 stages, I get, you know, full status on the tour. Then for that year, I have status, and based on how much money I make, the money list, you get to keep your card. Top 25 get to go to the PGA Tour, like top 125 or something, keep their card. If you're outside of that, you have to go through whatever again.
You got to restart and shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to go through all stages of Q school again, but yeah, you lose your card. But then there's also like, you got like Asia Tour, you got Latin America Tour, you got Canadian Tour, you got South African Tour. There's so many opportunities to play on a super professional.
Yeah, so you're saying we have a shot.
And if you get that grip right and figure out.
Yeah, there you go. I was on the Corn Ferry Tour on 2K this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Couple there you go. Yeah. So, so that's the goal for me long term is, 1, I want to play in the PGA. 2, I want to get on the Corn Ferry Tour this year. And when I do that, I want to get, you know, top 25 and earn my PGA Tour card. So that's kind of what I'm like working for here. So like I'm like, I guess I would be considered a golf professional right now. And like, I'm trying to be a professional golfer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like working at a club, teaching, you know, like running a course right now, which is a golf professional. And there's a big difference between that and a professional golfer.
Okay.
And there's great players that are golf professionals that are super content with their life and they never try to make it on tour. They're cool with just being a golf pro and playing in all the local, you know, section stuff. And that's cool. You know, it's fun.
And I feel like golf is one of those sports where there's a shit ton of like great golfers that you just never will ever see in your life.
You know who a golf professional is?
Who?
Joseph Mitchell.
Is he really?
Yep, he is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How?
I went to school or whatever and then did all that shit. He went to that Myrtle Beach school. You didn't know that? Yeah.
Yeah. So you could either do it like going to a college or you could do it like online, and you have to go to like Port St. Lucie and take tests. You have to do this playing ability test where you have to shoot about like 76 2 days in a row. Yeah, there's a lot to it. So I was very fortunate to be able to get that done in college because it wasn't really not that bad. It was pretty chill.
So down here, like in Florida.
Hold on. How many times did it take you to do that? Sorry.
I did it my first time. I did.
Okay.
I did. So yeah, it was nice. I didn't want to have to retake that. I have buddies that have tried to take it like 20 times. They just can't get it done.
There's one guy at Maple Chase. He did his 10th one this year and still hasn't passed it.
Yeah, like Brad Loopchow at Maple Chase. He's a PGA member.
Right.
He was actually going to try to play in this event I'm down here with, but it's a partner tournament. I guess his partner bailed or something. He's like, dude, like you should bail on your partner and we should be teammates. I'm like, dude, I can't bail on my partner. But that's another guy that I learned a lot from. I'll give Brad a shout out. He's a pretty wizardy guy with the golf. He helped me out a lot over the years. If you ever get a chance to work with him or me, I feel like we both kind of know what we're talking about as far as golf goes. But yeah, man, just kind of just chasing, just going after it, kind of just trying to do what I'm trying to do and kind of content with it.
When you pick your partner for do a partner like that, who do you usually go to?
So I've never played in this tournament before, and it's the first time I've done it, but I'm playing with a guy that I won nationals with my senior year, and he's a good player. He's also a PGA member, and we're looking to, play pretty well. We kind of have a good connect, and we played a bunch of golf together, so we know each other's games, and yeah.
So with the dynamic of like these tournaments, like in Florida, are people talking shit on the course?
That's a good question. Kinda. I mean, I like to talk a little shit, but as long as I'm like boys or like friends with the guy, like if he's hitting a bad shot, like I'm not gonna be talking shit, like that'll piss him off,
Yeah.
But if you're like having a good match or like there's a bunch of side money games and stuff going on out there, like that's kind of a better time to talk shit rather than like the actual event.
That's what I was gonna say. So they have like online the earnings, right? Y'all are placing side bets, so there's more earnings to it than what says, correct?
Yeah, and also like even like days before the tournament, like I'm going down. The first event starts like the 31st, and I'll probably play like a couple days before then. And even today, like we played some money games yesterday. Just against other down here in Jacksonville. There's a lot of pros that live down here. Yeah, so just we're always playing for kind of money, playing for fun, whatever. It's kind of like what we do. It makes us better, compete. And yeah, just getting used to playing under pressure.
You got it.
All right. So as far as the shit talking and whatnot, who have you wanted to fight? Have you ever had to like get in a moment on the course where you want to fight someone?
Good question, Mitch.
Thank you.
That is a pretty good question. I mean, sometimes there's players that kind of like focus too much on themselves out there, and like they aren't aware of what his competitors are doing. Like for instance, like if I'm about to hit a shot and the dude's like oblivious of me, it's like my turn to play and he's like making practice swings or like throwing clubs or some shit. Just I'm never gonna fight anyone, but like,
hey, you can name drop and we'll fight them for you.
Yeah,
Or like another thing is just like when people step on your line on accident. It's like, dude, like,
yeah,
don't come out here and step on my line. Like it's like not a huge deal because like if you think about like the guys that played just like the hole right in front of you, they were stepping all over your line because you didn't even know what your line is yet. But just kind of a rude kind of thing to do. Or like when I get players that are just pissed, cussing, throwing clubs, like that's not really chill. Like get over it, or like Like, are you really that upset over it? Like, you're not good enough to fucking do that.
So with the pace, are you a slow guy yourself before I start talking shit?
No, I generally, I got my routine, and I think it's pretty solid. It's never an issue.
I was gonna say, if I were to fight someone on the course, I don't even think it'd be shit talking. It would be strictly pace. So I'm glad you're a fast paced guy who wouldn't fight anyone. And
yeah, pace it's more of like, I guess players have a good deal in the pace, but it's also like the committee and how much they spread the times out, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, if you're getting some slow ass out there, like, I'm not going to fight the guy, but maybe I'll, say something. Like last year, these two older guys jumped in front of me. We weren't in a tournament, but like they just jumped in front of us on like 10. They were in 11 fairway, and I just bombed it over their head onto the green. They look back. They're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you guys just jumped right in front of me. Like, what the hell? But yeah, it's really, never too much conflict out there in the course. That's kind of the reason that we're out there, is to kind of avoid the conflict, kind of like free up. And that's, for most of us, just a good place for us to kind of like, I don't know, vent and relax and just have nothing to really worry about.
How many hole-in-ones have you hit in your career?
I've had four hole-in-ones.
Fuck you.
what was the most recent one?
Dude, my most recent one was last year in Florida. It was in a minor league tournament. It was like 205 yards. I hit like a 6-iron.
Nice. Just a buttery little 6-iron roll right on it.
Yeah, hole-in-ones are mostly, I guess, pretty damn lucky, but for the most part, you have to hit a pretty good shot to give yourself a chance to get one.
Speaking of buttery, I saw the hair now is shorter. I looked you up on your Methodist pictures. And the progression from your freshman year to like sophomore and junior, the hair was legit. But I will say your stats were worse when you had more flow. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, so I kind of like my senior year. My junior year, I sprained my ankle really bad sledding. I was just pretty drunk, and I tried to stand up on like a toboggan sled in my backyard, and I rolled my ankle really bad. I couldn't walk for like a month and a half, and it kind of like affected how I like got through the ball. So I had to like kind of like work through that. And then my senior year, I got drunk and I climbed over this fence. I was locked out of my apartment, and I had to like, it's a gate where you have to like type in the code on your phone. I didn't have my phone, so I had to climb over this fence, and I was in my loafers, and I just like parkoured off this fence and like land on the road and like broke both my heels, and it sucked. I had to like
that's really what happened to Dustin Johnson when he missed the Masters. That same exact story. Yep.
Yes. So I had to wear like a boot.
Except it was cocaine. He wasn't drunk. It was cocaine.
Yeah. So I had to wear a boot, and it just like, I guess I didn't play bad at all by means, but I definitely could have played better. I had a career around my senior year. I shot like 65 in a tournament, which was hype. And then we won nationals my senior year, and then we won nationals my freshman year. So my sophomore, junior year, I didn't even play on the nationals team. My game wasn't really, I don't know. I was, golf's a hard game, man. Something was a little off. And even if it's like something very small that you don't even know, it can really, all it takes is one little like click that gets you kind of back in gear and kind of ready to go. And everything kind of matches up, and the game seems a lot easier, on good days, this game's pretty easy. On bad, like it's hard on bad days. It's just a pretty wild game that we choose to play.
So you've mentioned Tiger a couple times already. Have you seen the documentary?
I have not watched it.
Okay, don't watch it. Don't watch. If you like Tiger, don't watch it, because it's just shitting on Tiger the whole time.
Yeah, I love Tiger.
So another Tiger question, not really a Tiger question, but could you beat Charlie Woods?
Yeah,
fair. Good question.
I think I beat Charlie Woods.
Well, there's the clip.
Down the clip right there.
I mean, he's like, I'm not saying he's probably going to be a great player when he's older, but like I'm probably hitting it twice as far as him. And I have all this experience of playing.
Charlie's taking that personal.
In 10 years, he's probably going to be a really good player. He's already probably pretty good, But as he grows and matures, like I'm gonna probably have to play with that kid one day.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm waiting on the rivalry
Yeah.
because he's going to remember this.
Yeah, he will remember. That's what's going to put him over the top, seeing that clip.
Right there.
I'm
Put
sure
us on the map
play
and
with
put him.
Yeah.
But it's cool how him and Tiger have a lot of things in common with their game. It's pretty remarkable how similar they're, like how they act on the course. I saw some kind of Instagram thing of them doing things together. Like they do like things very similarly. So
And
I don't know.
John Daly's son is similar to John Daly too.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
And I can't remember what school he's going to, but speaking of
Uh,
John
it
Daly,
was-
where is it?
was it? I don't want to say something so off. I think it was Arkansas.
Arkansas.
That's what I was
maybe.
gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
But John Daly played, I can't remember what, he said he had an injury and he used a cart. So my question was, do you think if you rode in a cart during these tournaments, your score would be lower?
So actually in the next 2 tournaments I'm playing, and we are riding in a cart.
Wow.
And the big tournament in April was supposed to be caddies, but with COVID, there's no caddies allowed, so we have to cart, which I honestly dislike. I think I play worse with a cart because when you walk, you have time to kind of like recollect yourself or whatever and like relax and get your mind off things and kind of like plot it out, I guess. With a cart, you know, like you're waiting a lot on the groups in front of you. You're sitting there, you know, it's like a lot of negative, like I'm good at keeping negative thoughts out, but like for a lot of players or whatever, I'm very anxious too sometimes. Like I'm like patience is something that I've been working on. And when I cart, you know, like I'll try to drive slow as I can or whatever, just so I'm not like sitting there for a minute. And it's different if you're just like playing with the boys and like you're sitting it slow, it's fine, have some beers or whatever. Like I don't care about that. But it's like if I'm playing a tournament, I like to kind of like, it's really important to kind of pace yourself and have the same kind of rhythm and tempo all day with even with your walking, your breathing. Like, believe it or not, that's like a lot. That's a thing that a lot of these guys are probably working on more than you think, is just like how they walk and breathe.
Next,
I've never thought about it like that. That probably is a big key to like
Yeah.
keeping your mental, like for the big guys playing.
Yeah, because if you keep your same pace all day, then your rhythm and your swing's going to be the constant. Your putting stroke's going to be constant. If you're breathing the same, you know, you're not going to get too like overwhelmed or flustered. And like a big thing that people like to see is like if I was a college coach and I'm trying to recruit kids, I want to look for kids that, you know, let's say he just made a 7 on this hole or a 10. And like, I want to see, like, if you're not able to tell if that kid's just made a birdie or a 10, you know, like that's what you kind of look for. Like, let's say this kid just made a birdie. He's still walking and doing like the exact same. And like, you can't tell, like that hole is not getting to him. And he's just committing to like the process. And like, he's just going shot by shot and not worrying about the result, but more of just kind of like what's in front of him.
What do you do when you get a birdie, Mitchum? Are you fired the fuck up or what?
Usually,
Oh, it's definitely a fist bump.
usually it's a fist pump and like a booyah, birdie bitches. That's usually
All right.
mine.
What about like a triple? When you triple, what do you do?
Megan.
damn
So I usually have a caddy and my girlfriend Megan, and usually she says, "What did you get?" And I'm like, "Just drive."
Oh, she's doing the
Yeah,
straw.
just drive. So that, and my favorite is shooting it out of bounds, and she's not watching, and she goes, "Where are we going?" And I say, "Don't worry about it."
That happens a lot.
Yeah, or where are we going? Right down the middle.
Who would you say your favorite golfer on tour is, and who is your least favorite golfer on tour?
Oh, I mean, like, I don't know these guys enough to like. I'll answer it, but it's like I don't know these guys personally.
Yeah, no, it's not personal. It's just like
Yeah.
when you're watching on
So,
TV, you're like, fuck that guy or something like that.
Yeah. So,
And you
my
can't
least
say Tiger
favorite-
for your favorite.
I'm not a big Rory Sabatini guy. I don't know a lot of the. tour guys
is. I know who that is.
Dick. I really respect DeChambeau's game, but I don't know like how I feel about it.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes.
I think he's a stud and he's changing the way golf is, but I don't know. But my favorite golfer is probably like Ricky Fowler or like Phil Mickelson, Bubba Watson, like all right creative guys. Ricky Fowler's got a great putting stroke. Probably like
Hell yeah.
got
Best
our
putter on
We got
tour,
our
baby.
guy. We got our guy.
putting. He's probably one of the best putters on tour. And if you watch him putt, it just kind of exactly kind of how I try to putt, and like the fundamentals are all kind of. I don't hover the blade like he does, but you know I think he's got a good flow to his stroke, and he does it every time. as far as Bubba Watson, I love how he curves the ball and how he's so imaginative. And he's never taken a lesson before. He's just like got this homemade swing that he makes work, you know, and it's great. And then Phil's just got my favorite swing on tour. It's kind of how I swing, and the rhythm of it and everything and how he carries himself is great. And, you know, I wish I could play around with that guy.
I forgot you were a lefty. So
Yeah, that's why the lefty. Yeah.
No, I'm right-handed when I play golf, but I'm just left-handed. Like I throw left-handed.
Okay.
I'm right. I play like on the left side of the ball. I never got that. Like if I'm on the left side of the ball, you know, like you know, I'm on the left side of the ball, I'm using my left hand more. It's like my lead hand or whatever. And what am I trying to say?
Wait.
Like even if I was batting righty, but I'm on the left side of the ball and I'm like using my, you know, like my lead arm's my left. I don't get how it's like the other way around. It's kind of tricky.
My lead arm's my right?
Yeah, it's like when you're hitting, bro, your lead arm's your right.
Like if I was
and when you go down, your lead arm's your right.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still on the left side of the
Maybe
ball.
I should play right-handed. Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the change you needed.
This is my last question. Do you think that someone who consistently shoots over 80 needs a rangefinder?
Good question.
Thank you.
I hate those people.
It never hurts to know your exact yardage, you know? Never hurts.
I'm one of those guys.
But if you're inconsistent, what does it matter? I
Yeah.
hate the guys that take too long. I'm just trying to
Up here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to prove a point. You're gonna shank it. You don't need the rangefinder. That was my last question.
Like keep playing without it until you shoot like 79, and then like once you do, maybe get a rangefinder. But for me, it's pretty important because like we're so precise with how far we want to carry it and how far it's going to roll or whatever. Or if there's a bunker or a pond that we have to get over, like we have to know exactly how far that is, and like we have to play the wind, the elevation. You know, it's like almost like a algebra class. Like it's like every shot you have to hit, you have to do basic math before you hit almost. I mean, I could shoot under par without a rangefinder just based on the feel, but you know, like I'll fly a green or I'll come up short. Like my perception's not that good.
My last question, just tell everybody what's your handicap?
Handicap. It's like a plus like 3. So like under
damn good.
0. So if you go under 0, it's like a plus, like plus 3. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, I haven't really been keeping like, you know, I don't really post scores. Tournaments that you play in, they post them for you. And like I don't know. I just I don't really keep track of that, but that's kind of what it is, I guess.
Okay, one last question from me. Who is your like perfect
Pairing.
Yeah, your perfect pairing to play with? 4 or 3 other guys.
Are they pro golfers?
Yeah, pro guys.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
All right. I'd play with Bubba Watson. I'd play with Phil. I mean, I can't leave Tiger out of it, but I might. I'd play with like Jack Nicklaus probably or Sam Snead. Like, I'd love to watch that guy hit the ball. But you know, the technology these days, it's curious to see how they'd play with this new technology. I feel like, you know, Jack would probably fit in. Like, he could just probably jump right into these new sticks and like he'd be fine. I'd probably play with Jack. You know, probably Tiger. You know, John Daly, Bubba, Phil. Those would be like the top guys. I was hitting balls next to Jim Furyk yesterday. It was weird. I was just hitting balls, and like this guy comes up, and I was like, never met Jim Furyk before. And I was like, that's fucking Jim Furyk. I was like, what up, Jim? And then we had this kind of like this cool like 10-minute conversation about, you know, Utah or whatever, his upcoming tournaments. But it was cool to watch him hit some shots. And dude, he's like in the Hall of Fame. And it's cool to see how, you know, how he does it. He's got a pretty unique move, and he makes it work. But yeah.
That's ridiculous.
One of my favorite things in golf, and we've talked about it, is the first tee. Gary Player.
That's where they're gonna die.
Yeah,
together.
Yes,
they're gonna die at the Masters.
Oh yeah.
Tee off. That's our.
Yeah, I think it's cool how they do that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Bink, you got any
You got
last
anything
questions?
Where was your favorite place to play? Like what course? And what, like
Good question.
Good question, Bink.
and what's your favorite course in Winston-Salem?
Okay. So
That's
my
not
favorite
one of the
course.
local people.
So I should say Red Ledges. It's a great course where I work, but it's not my favorite. It's a really great course. But I think Castle Pines Golf Club and Castle Pines Country Club, where I grew up in Colorado, are probably my 2 favorite courses to play. My favorite course in Winston is probably Maple Chase, dude. Like I grew up on that course and I know like every break on that. I know like every turn on that course, and it's fun to go back out there and try to shoot a good round. Other than that, yeah, dude. I mean, Old Town's great and all, but like, you know, Maple Chase, Pine Brook is what they used to call it. That's like the OG course, man. That's where I kind of learned how to play. Yeah.
You got anything else? Is that your final?
Question?
Yeah.
You didn't even say it.
Sorry.
He's a rookie at this. Sorry. He's our intern.
Oh, that was a good question.
Yeah, great question, Bink. Anything left, Dyl?
No, I'm good. It was fun.
Yeah, Aaron, this has been awesome.
It was eye opening.
Very eye opening. I feel like I'm about to shoot like a 79.
I appreciate you guys letting me on and having taken a few moments to hear my words and, you know, hear what I got to say. I appreciate it.
Hey, after you make it, coming back on, right?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
All right. That's what we love to hear. I appreciate it, man.
All right, boys.
Thank you, brother. Be safe. Talk to you soon.
All right.
All right, and now to our newest segment with our intern weatherman, weather boy, Bink Bink. And this segment is now called, what is it called?
Bringing the heat.
Bringing the heat with Bink. And in the meantime, we're starting to do a new thing, Dyl. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, so me and Mitchum, every episode now, we're going to start reviewing North Carolina-based beers.
Yep.
And this week we have Sycamore Brewing Company from Charlotte, Southern Girl Blonde Ale. What a great way to start off.
Yeah, Southern Girl Blonde Ale.
And Bink's also going to be.
And Trevor will also be.
Hey.
Good thing I got a 4-pack.
So there we go. Bink.
Well, let's get a cheers first. Let's get a cheers. This is the first ever beer tasting of FTR. Cheers, boys. Cheers. We can hit.
So we're bringing the heat with Bink, but we're cooling down with Sycamore Southern Girl Blonde Ale.
Love that.
Bink, what are you bringing the heat with?
All right, today I'm going to be bringing the heat with pet peeves about golf.
Speak up a little bit, Brinkley.
In the mic. In the mic.
Like a man.
Sorry. So I'm going to be bringing the pet peeves with golf.
Take a deep breath. You seem nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm never nervous.
Okay. What's the pet peeves? Let's hear it.
All right, so I'm going to start with 3-putting. 3-putting is the worst.
From a personal experience
Yes.
or watching other people 3-putt?
I kind of like watching other people 3-putt. I think it's hilarious. But I hate 3-putting.
Are you the type of guy to laugh
Oh, yeah.
when someone 3-putts?
Yeah, and then, like, not mention it, like, right after they do it, but, like,
Give me an example. I just 3-putted. What's your reaction?
nothing. I just walk back to the car. Don't say anything to you.
Okay. Give me an example. Dill 3-putts. What's your reaction?
Giggle and then walk away.
Why are you not talking to me?
We just had an interview with a golf pro, and he said don't be an asshole on the course.
But it's one where, like, you can't hear. It's only the other people can hear.
Is that the only thing you're bringing the heat on is 3-putts?
No.
All right, let's hear it. What else you got?
When you hit a perfect drive right down the middle, you're sitting about 100 out, 120. Playing from the blues, of course. Not from the back tees. You duff your chip shot right away. So it just, like, ruins your drive. You can't do anything about it. And then you got that in your head, and then you have to chip on. And
Before we get
Are you trying to be a golf analyst?
no.
before we go any further, when I told Brinkley he was going to have a segment of what pisses him off, the only thing that goes through this kid's head is, man, I hate when I do this at golf.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's your third? Is it golf related?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Probably when somebody hits into you, and you're playing,
You didn't have that written down.
I didn't.
Now you're just improving.
No, that was my last one.
You had 2 things ready.
You don't have anything from, like, your personal life? Nothing else pisses you off that you're fired up about that you just
You
wanna
had
get off
all
your
day to
chest?
think
No,
about
this.
this.
This was just on golf.
Bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Give me some fire takes right now, man.
Hey, opening up your sex.
Bink is bringing the heat with an ASMR voice right
Yeah.
now.
Why
Bring
you
the
trying-
damn
why you-
heat.
Why are you trying to seduce people with this thing? I thought you were bringing the heat, Bink.
I am bringing the heat.
And the worst thing is a 3. Bring it up.
All right, I'm here.
All right, what pisses you off?
So,
This improv is electric right now.
oh, you're gonna cut this part out. Just let me think on it.
Just think for a little bit. Just think for a little bit. You can cut it.
Y'all can help a little bit too. That'd be cool.
This is your segment, Bink.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
Cafeteria workers.
Why?
They think they're high and mighty. When people walk into the cafeteria, they think they run that bitch. But no, you're serving me food. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the attitude that they have. That pisses me off.
There's nice ones.
Build off that, Bink. Build off that.
Or when they're serving you straight up crap, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is really good. You might want to eat this."
They lie to you.
Like, straight lie to your face.
And you get it, and you eat it, and it's not good at all. Exactly.
And you trust them to be good.
Yes.
Hey,
because they're the one.
Another thing that pisses me off, you go to movie theaters, you know how they have the roller coaster on the screen? The people that put their hands up and do the shit like that. That pisses me off. I did that back in the day. But when I see that shit now, it pisses me off.
So you didn't do it as a kid?
No, I did. I just said I did.
Okay.
You're
But
the type
nowadays-
of Brinkley. You're the type of person that knows where the camera's at on the roller coaster and immediately does like, you know what I'm saying? Did you?
No.
Are you?
No, I actually really don't like roller coasters that much. Like I can deal with them, and I think they're okay.
So you don't like heights?
No, I don't mind heights.
You just don't like roller. I'm the opposite. I hate heights, but I love roller coasters.
Really?
Because I guess I know I'm safe. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do. I know.
But if I'm like climbing up a tall ladder, like if I'm climbing like a water
You're
tower,
not safe.
I'm not climbing no damn
Nobody's
water
safe.
tower. No way.
What else? What else you bring in the heat for? You're ridiculous.
Dude, I was just going based off of golf this segment, but
Don't think golf. Think your life. You know what sucks? This is gonna have to be, Trevor. Every time we say bring in the heat with Bink is back, Trevor's gonna be like, "Damn it," because he's gonna have to do the most editing to this segment. Trevor's gonna have to cut so much. All right, Bink.
What? Oh, I know what pisses Bink off. That he can't eat that pizza that's sitting over there that they just ordered.
You can't.
I'm actually really hungry.
You can't. You can't think on an empty tummy. No. Let's go get some pizza in you, and we'll try again next week. But before we leave,
How much are you guys done with this? I'm about halfway.
I've taken a couple sips.
I'm taking like 3.
The first sip was very enjoyable.
I'm a huge fan.
I think it's kind of plain.
Okay.
Blonde, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
I
supposed to
know.
be.
I know.
On a scale of 1 to 100, who's got their score?
Not me, but one thing I have to say, craft beer usually leaves that terrible fucking aftertaste. Not this.
This is the lightest craft beer I've ever
Oh,
had.
and we forgot to tell them we're doing a score out of 100. Trevor, are you crying?
Dude, yeah, man. I don't know why. The Bink Bink hour got me going, bro.
Bink, what are you thinking about that beer over there?
I give it about a 65.
65. He's already got his score. Ready to go. Why? Any reasons?
It's just like it's nothing special to it. It's like a plain beer.
Beer connoisseur Bink Bink with 65 because there's nothing special to it.
And the can kind of sucks.
What's your
I
favorite?
think the can looks great.
Yeah, what's your favorite beer?
We are taking the can into account too,
No.
correct?
God.
And you know what else you got to think
The
about?
spearmint green?
In Charlotte, the mint color right now. I
Spearmint.
Yeah.
see what they're doing.
Yes, they
I
are
see what they're
doing well.
doing.
I don't like it.
And you gave it a what?
65.
So is that like your average? Like is that
Yeah.
like it's average?
That's
it's
passing?
okay?
Yeah.
You would know that's passing. Hey, I will actually. I'm
Subtle
gonna
laugh
save
from
that.
Megan in the back.
Yeah, she got it. All right, I'm gonna give my score.
Okay.
You ready? I'm not a big blonde guy, so I have to be genuine with
Why
it.
though?
Why am I not a big blonde guy?
Yeah.
Megan's obviously a brunette.
Really.
Yeah, but and they're just like a phony. They're just like a light beer. You know what I'm saying? Blondes are. So
Well, you want a Guinness? You want something heavy?
I'm gonna go ahead and say this: blondes scores start at 74. Okay, I'm giving this a 78.
So you think this is the best of the blondes?
No, blondes can go up to 86.
Oh, you said the least that a blonde
No,
can be is
blondes can go
74?
up to 81.
So you think the only range that a blonde can be in is 76 to 81?
74.
74 to 81?
Yep.
Why?
Did I say 74? Something like that. That's the scale that I'm going with.
Why can't they be worse?
I can't. I like craft beer. I'm a loser.
That's how you know you're getting fucking old.
I know, man. Titties are jiggling. The IPA.
Oh, yours.
Yeah. No. Yeah. All right, what's your score?
You want me? All right. So, Trevor, you're going to give your score last?
Guess so. Bro.
All right. My score.
Nice.
For you audio listeners.
Stop swishing it around in your mouth.
71.
Nice. Boom.
Passing.
You know what that's?
I
what
enjoy
you're
it.
supposed to do with liquor? Swish it around in your mouth.
No, you're not.
If you're tasting liquor.
Oh, if you're tasting it. If you just want that shit to go down, you just
you do not want to taste it at all.
I think that was bringing the heat with Bink.
No, Trevor's got to give a score.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I give it a 75. 75.
75. What'd you
The
give?
thing is, how many of these do you think
65?
you can drink?
A lot. These go down easy.
I'd say 8.
I think I'd get tired of it.
8? Damn, I was going to say 6, and I'd be feeling a little woozy.
Dude, I'm getting old. It gets to the point to where you drink about 6 and you're like, my stomach's full, and then you go, let me get like a tequila shot, and then you're good for a couple hours.
Stop. Tequila shots till one of us passes the fuck out.
I wonder what Kim's doing now.
The thing is, we'll tell that story at a later date. That has to be when I'm long gone from Catawba.
Yeah, that's one that they're gonna have to wait
if
on.
people are wondering, 5.2% alcohol
Okay.
in these. There's another one. All right, so the real reason I grabbed these and not the other ones, the ones that you said were in a red can or an orange can or whatever, these were $9. The other ones were 14,
which
for
is
a
fair.
4-pack. 14 for a 4-pack. You're buying the next one.
Yeah, for sure. And that was bringing the heat with Bink.
Hold on. I got one more.
Okay.
All right. Do y'all ever get mad when somebody calls you buddy?
Yes.
Yes.
All
That's
the
like
time.
the number one offense. That's number one right there. I hate that.
Damn.
If somebody calls me buddy, I think you're like offending me.
Yeah, for sure, buddy.
Yeah. And that was it. Hey, good job on your first ever segment, buddy.
And cut.
All right, and now to the absolute fan favorite. They continue to fucking scream about this. The challenge flag. Who's up first?
I'll go first. I have 2, by the way.
Okay.
My first one is the NBA security post game. So you know how they have people they have people lined up at half court now?
I do. I have seen it. You're talking about the jersey swap?
No. I'm not talking about that. I just think it's fucking stupid because they're all already right beside each other. Think about like free throws and stuff like that. It's stupid. Why are you going to try and keep them apart after the game when they're around each other the entire game?
Like touching wet skin.
Yeah, like boxing out and stuff like that. They're breathing all over each other. I think the NBA is just stupid. I think it's just a stupid rule just for show.
Yeah, were they going to kiss after?
Yeah, it's just like players wearing masks on the sideline. Like they've already been tested. They're negative.
The mask on the sideline.
Yeah.
Extra.
Yes, it's all for a show. I think that's more of it. The fact that the NBA and all professional sports, for that matter, it's just a show at this point.
Absolutely. I'll reverse. Trevor, you reversing it?
Down.
That was a pretty. Brinkley, what do you think?
Brinkley's eating pizza. He's not in this segment.
Okay,
But hey, reverse Brinkley? Yeah, reverse.
All right, my other one is Coach K.
Yeah, F him.
Okay. Wow, so you already reversed that?
Yeah, whatever you're about to say.
Coach K, did you hear about the post-game interview with
I
the
did,
kid?
and we're
with the
fresh off
student?
a Duke interview, and I wanted to say something
Yeah.
about it, but I didn't know if she would know.
So he asked him a question, and Coach K just popped off on him. Coach K did call him and apologize, but, I mean, I've known Coach K's an asshole this whole time.
Yeah.
He's a big asshole.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at this point, I'm challenging that people think that Coach K is a nice guy and a nice coach, when in reality, he's just a fucking asshole.
A lot of players do say that he pays well, so
Yeah.
that's why they like him. That's the only reason they defend him.
Yeah.
Reverse?
Reverse.
Bink.
Reverse.
Oh, my
It's reversed. All right, Trevor, what's your challenge flag?
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna challenge my statements on Bismack Biyombo.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Okay.
the old self challenge. I like that.
I don't think he deserves more than 5 minutes a game.
Wow, Trevor
Let's,
fully.
Let's get him out.
You know,
Wait, but what was the change of heart?
you saw a game, didn't you? He saw a game.
So I'm just gonna read
Here's
off
my
his
thing.
stat.
Here's
okay,
my
okay,
thing.
go ahead, go ahead.
I
I want to
don't.
hear those stats.
I'm actually not gonna reverse it because his stats aren't bad, right?
But to be a starting center in the NBA,
So we're challenging Bismack Biyombo being a starter
right?
in the NBA.
I think that's what it should be.
He deserves more than 5 minutes. You're a little harsh on yourself. But
8 minutes.
Go ahead.
what's his points per game?
Okay, his points per game, he's averaging 7 points and 7 rebounds a game.
Not bad.
But he's also playing 27 minutes a game.
That's bad. That's bad.
He's shooting 55%, but I mean it's all from
Where's Bismack?
2 feet away.
Is he from Africa?
Yep.
He's from the Congo.
From the
So,
Congo.
yeah. Holy shit. Okay, I looked at height. You'll never guess how tall he is, by the way.
7'1".
Nope.
6'7".
You're close. He's 6'8".
Bismack Biyombo 6'8". Out of the
Yes.
league. Get him out of the league.
I looked at his wingspan though, and I saw 7'6", and I thought that was his
Oh.
height, and I got really scared for a
Okay.
second. But they're playing the Pacers right now. He has 0 points,
Shocker.
0 for 4
Yep.
from from the field, and 1 rebound in 12 minutes.
Just solid.
Who the hell's rebounding?
Gordon Hayward's popping off. Right
LaMelo.
now. I am reversing that because he's fucking terrible.
LaMelo is literally getting the boards, and he's happy that there's a
LaMelo
6'8".
still doesn't start.
I know it's ridiculous, but I'm actually
Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier.
I'm gonna stand my ground. Bink, what do you think? All right, good job, Bink. Call stands.
Okay,
I didn't reverse that.
so the call's gonna stand.
You were a little too harsh on yourself, Trevor. Yeah,
Hey, a lot of season left.
a lot of season. Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
see
we'll be
Did
fine.
you see they're trying to get the All-Star game to happen in Atlanta?
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Gonna be lame, whatever it is. I'm throwing the challenge flag on the Monday after Super Bowl Sunday not being a holiday.
I like it.
Dude, everyone's
what?
having a good time. Are you getting
Reverse.
big reverse? Why is that?
What if nobody likes watching football?
No, then you're confirming.
No, what if they don't watch football?
He doesn't get the idea.
I'm gonna.
You've been reversing the whole time, and
I don't agree with you. The game starts at 6:30. Everybody will be in bed by a decent time. I don't think the next day
It
should be a
is an
holiday.
East Coast game this year.
is it?
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't
Tampa,
be. It
bro.
shouldn't be a holiday. That's what I'm saying.
I think
Yeah.
it should be. Trevor thinks it should be. So the two guys working thinks it should be. Was
Hey,
that
I'm gonna be working.
what does that tell you?
Call stand or no?
That call stands.
Yeah.
Because Trevor reversed.
Right.
Brinkley doesn't even know where he's at. So I'm imagining you don't have a challenge flag, correct?
No, I don't.
Well, that just about does it for the challenge flag. Trevor, you lied to me. We didn't have a clip last episode.
Bro, I tried. If you can fucking find one, send it my way, bro.
Will do. That was a challenge. Thank you, Brinkley. That was a challenge flag.
All right, and let's get right into the last segment. One good thing, OGT. I'll lead it off, of course. I have 2.
Good.
My first one is going to be GameStop. Have you heard about the stock
Bro,
in
it's
GameStop?
been popping.
But do you know why?
No.
Just some Reddit users, bro. They told
Yeah.
everybody just to buy stock and it to fuck over the hedge fund fuckers in Wall Street.
Because they're shorting it.
Yeah.
I don't know how that shit works, but
Me
I
either.
know that they're doing good things.
Yeah.
Or bad, I don't know. It's cool to talk about.
The thing is, though, it started at the GameStop, like the price of the stock was like $3.
It was ridiculous.
And now it's up to like $3.80 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like 280 or something.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And they're just fucking over all those rich Wall Street assholes. So I mean, that's a good thing in my mind. All the common people getting a little bang for their buck.
Yep, absolutely.
My next one,
for the common people.
yeah. My next one is going to be a personal one. So as everybody knows, I started door dashing. I've only done it once since the last episode, and I worked 2 hours. Okay, made $40 in 2 hours.
Delivering once?
No, I delivered 6 different orders.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You did it once though.
Yeah, it was one night of door dashing. I did it for 2 hours.
Was it fun?
Dude, I went to some sketchy places in Salisbury. I'm not gonna lie. Went to some sketchy places.
Can you carry a concealed if you're a DoorDasher?
I mean, I think you probably should.
I think you should too.
But
At least a taser.
So listen to this. My very first order, Taco Bell at 6:30. Okay.
PM?
Yeah. Like you're eating Taco Bell at 6:30 for dinner.
What was the order?
The nacho fry box or whatever.
Were they
Okay.
jacked?
Huh?
Were they jacked?
Oh yeah. When I went up, it smelled.
Nice.
It smelled skunky, and so I dropped the food off. She said, she texted me. She said, that's not my apartment. So I took it to her right one, and then I left and went to go pick up another order. And when I showed up at Zaxby's to pick up the order, she texted me again and said, there was supposed to be a drink with this order. And I went back and looked, and I screenshotted it, and I sent it to her. And I said, you didn't order a drink. So I felt kind of like a badass my first
What'd she
order.
say?
She said, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Good. Good. At least she apologized.
But I got a really good tip from this one woman. Okay. It was like $40 from Little Caesars.
Okay.
How do you spend $40 at Little Caesars?
Bro.
They get brownies?
No. Bunch of pizzas and a bunch
I was
of
thinking
cheesy
of
breads.
CC's. That's on me.
So she gave me
Pizza.
She gave me a $4 tip. I think that was my highest tip of the night.
4?
Yeah.
For
But
a
I mean-
$40 meal.
But DoorDash pays you.
Oh, okay,
for
right, yeah. So they're
whatever
like,
so it was. I think the whole altogether was $13.50 for that one order. So I mean,
do you have to fill out a W-2?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So I'm gonna continue door dashing. I mean, $20 an hour.
Yeah, it's rock solid.
Wouldn't mind. And the
Yeah.
Ultima getting good gas mileage.
Yep.
Feeling it out.
Fucking right.
Trevor, what's your one good thing?
Bro, we're about to hit the slopes this weekend, going to Winter Place, going tomorrow.
You're
Friday,
always hitting the
Saturday.
slopes,
But
bro.
we're hitting the West Virginian slopes.
Oh, they're
this
different?
weekend. Yeah, bro.
What's different about them? Harsher?
Just better. Just
Oh, they're better.
not North Carolina.
Real snow.
Different mountain. That's all it is. But whatever. It's going to be a time.
Repping FTR stickers on the
Of
board.
course- Dude, I got them on my helmet and shit, bro. And we're out there.
Have you had anybody ask what the like?
No, but like some kid came up to me and was like, dude, I like your stickers, dude. They're super cool. I was like, yeah, man, thanks.
Check it out.
Check
the
it out.
pod.
Check it out.
It's a snowboarding podcast.
Yeah, for sure. Wherever you're at, that's the podcast. That's what we are. Not multiple good things.
Not just one. Just
I don't have one good thing written down, but I was thinking about it. And my one good thing for this weekend is I think I'm going to have like a mental recharge. There's not going to be any football on.
It will be basketball though.
I'm completely blocking basketball out, low key, until the Super Bowl. So
Are we gonna get big into college basketball or what?
I'll get.
college basketball?
You know how I am. I'm the Wimbledon, Masters, March Madness guy. Whenever it's prime time on TV, I'll
okay,
get
so
into it.
what about conference tournament? Conference tournament time?
No, I'll
can
get
we,
into
Can we
it.
say mid-February we'll start talking? We'll ramp
Once
up
football's
college basketball?
over,
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
have a lot of time on my hand. But this week or this weekend, I'm gonna have a mental recharge. I might go outside, do something crazy, like walk in the park or something. Oh my God, Megan just stared me down, and I realized we're going to the beach this weekend. So my one good thing
Megan
is
going on another vacation. What else is new?
it's Frank's birthday.
Oh, is it? Happy birthday,
yeah,
Frank.
this weekend is Frank's birthday. Our number one supporter,
if
I would say.
If people didn't know, Frank, this is Frank's garage that we've been recording in this whole
And
time.
Frank got the tapestry. Frank, definitely our biggest sponsor. Horry County Mowers. I think I gave him a shout out before.
Yeah.
So my one good thing is it's Frank's birthday. That's what I was saying from the start, anyways. All right. Yeah, I mean, you want to just lead
let's
right
go
into
right
the
in- yeah,
outro?
let's go right
All right,
into it.
Trevor, you got anything left?
another dope episode. Sub to the page, leave a like.
Dude, do you just have that memorized?
Yeah, that's the go-to. It's
Nice. Dill?
I'm obviously wearing the Lakers shirt. I forgot to say it in the intro, but the day we're recording right now, the day before, the 26th, 1-year anniversary of when Kobe died.
Rip.
Rip Bean, Rip Gianna, rip everybody that was involved in that situation. Terrible. 2020 sucked.
World was never the same.
Yeah, love you guys though.
That's it. Hey, we got a couple T-shirts left. If you want them, come get them. They're spicy. Also, probably some new merch coming in a short amount of time.
Yeah,
short amount of time.
Sweatshirts.
Coffee mugs.
Sweatshirts, coffee
Boggins.
mugs,
Some boggins. Dude, Trevor, you want an FDR boggin, bro?
helmets that you can put 2 beers in with the straws.
Okay,
Who knows?
yeah.
Actually, you can just buy those and put the sticker on. That'd be just as good.
Hey, the world's our oyster at this point.
Yep, and we're the pearl. All right,
What a way to
appreciate
end
it.
it. See you guys.